And we are off to a great start. Sip Atma in Rekha, Sip Achita, Sip Alak, Sip Anand Krishna, Sip Atma in Revati, Atmatray Bliko, Sip Bliss, Chidanand, Gigi, Harshal, and Malti, Sip Nemsom, Pix, Prakasa, Rajanand, Rutanu, Rumataji, and Sip Prakash, Sip Sita, Siva, Sridhara, Sachiv, Samatma, Sadlanand, Satprem, Sip Suresh, Jyoti, Soham, Sukhi, Supriya, Sip Yogini, Avi, Girishanand, iPhone, Sip Mom, Siji, Siri, Sumati, and Sip Atmanand. Sometimes this call can be very challenging, right? Because we are at such a level, and I find people struggling in life. I find people, everybody wants to be happy. And people are struggling. How the hell to be happy? They don't know. People are struggling. And we sit in a state of Satchit Anand. How do you enjoy that state of Ananda, that state of Sat Chit Anand? Well, that we can get more. As it's Rutanu wants to ask a question. I want. So, Rutanu, we will help you get started. Let's go. Unmute. Are you able to unmute, Rutanu?
Shivoham Guruji.
Shivoham.
Guruji, I forgot what was Sanchit Karma and Prarabdha Karma.
Because you're trying to remember it with these names. This is why I discourage you all from remembering the names. It's very simple. When you come to this world, you have got an opening balance. You understand that? Don't remember Sanchita, Prarabdha, Agami. Very difficult to remember. There's something called an opening balance. You understand opening balance?
Yes.
When you open a bank account, what they ask you? They ask you for opening balance.
Our
So
last karma, our
no,
last
no,
birth
no,
karma.
no, 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 no. Don't wait. You start with the opening balance. You understand that? And what you're doing in this, what you're doing in the world today is your transactions. That is your current account. What you're doing is your transactional account. And at the end of the world, whatever is your opening and transaction, the net score will become your closing balance. That closing balance gets carried forward into an account. So how many accounts are there? 3 accounts. What is the first account?
Opening balance.
And then
Then
second account? Transaction.
transactional.
And the third
And
account?
then closing.
The closing gets, all the closing accounts get merged into one combined account, combined closing. Every life, the closing balance goes into one pocket, goes into one pot. So it goes into the pot, goes into the pot, goes into that pot of account. So that from that pot, you get an opening balance again. So explain to me.
There's an
Are you
opening
others
balance.
able to understand the way I'm telling? Remember the account, remember it practically. Yes, tell me.
Once we start with opening balance, and then we have current transactional current, and then we have closing balance. Now all this gets merged into one, and
Yeah.
that becomes our opening for the next.
It's not always the full of the entire pot of your closing balance does not come in the opening balance. So that can be only, that's why there are 3 accounts. For example, let me explain to you. Suppose in this life you have got minus 1 lakh karma, but in all your previous life you have got minus 10 lakhs. You know what's your total minus karma?
11 lakh minus 11 lakh.
But 11 lakhs, it's too much to bear in this next life. So the karma gives you only 5 lakhs to start, minus 5 lakhs. So how much is left in that? How much is left in your warehouse? How much is left in the
6
warehouse?
minus 6 minus 6.
Now you understood. Now I'm happy you understood. So I think Atmanand, we should also capture this for the digital thing. It's very important. People don't understand this and don't try to remember Prarabdha, Sanchita, Agami. Very easy chance of getting confused. But this, there's no chance of getting confused. What I explained to you. Every life, the closing, whatever the closing balance goes to the warehouse. It doesn't remain. And the Prarabdha account also is a flowing river. The Prarabdha account is where the current transaction account also goes and mixes with the Prarabdha account. So in reality, practically, there's only one account. Practically. You get the point? Practically in life, there are no two
Yes.
accounts. It becomes merged into one account. But not everybody is able to understand this. It needs to be understood. But you have any more questions to ask me on this, or are you clear?
Clear, Guruji.
Very good. So I don't think
Thank,
there's anybody. Thank you. Huh? If you have any more, you
thank
ask
you,
me.
Guruji.
Thank you. And thank you for giving me a break. There's nobody. I'm having chai till the next question can come up. आनंद कृष्णा ठीक है चाय का टाइम नहीं है यस आनंद कृष्णा बोलिए
Sir, question नहीं है
actually you
sir.
know what happened I was sitting in Iceland and somebody who was the owner of the hotel came and put me in his car and took me away. Come on, I want to show you something for 5 minutes. I told him, no, after I have to come back. But he's driving. He's already driven 15 kilometers to show me one new hotel he's building. So this is called karma. And I reached back at 7:59. I came back to the room to start the call. So Anand Krishna, that was the mystery of.
Sir, good evening, sir. Sir, how can I spread AiR message? How can I spread AiR message?
You can spread AiR message in 1,000 ways. There is no
Yes.
one way. It has to be. See, first of all, you are not spreading. You are not spreading AiR message. You are spreading
Yes.
SIP message as explained by AiR.
Yes, sir.
बिकॉज
Correct, sir.
ये सिप का मैसेज बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है ये सिप का मैसेज सब लोग उल्टा सीधा कर देते हैं
Okay, sir.
today only somebody who sent me today somebody sent me video of some guru and many people send me video of gurus I don't like to watch but वो complicate कितना complicate करते हैं तो बहुत complicate करते हैं then हमारा मैसेज बहुत simple है how you spread it for example by making people join meditation by making people join the Zoom call or by giving somebody a book to read or by making them download a free book online or by sharing a link to some interesting video अरे बहुत चीजें हैं एक भजन शेयर कर सकते हैं यू कैन हमारा मकसद क्या है आनंद कृष्णा आवर एम वी आर नॉट अ कल्ट हम कोई अपना शेयर वैल्यू नहीं बढ़ाना चाहते हम कोई पब्लिसिटी स्टंट नहीं करना चाहते हैं वी वांट टू क्रिएट अवेयरनेस अवेयरनेस का मतलब क्या है वी वांट टू स्प्रेड द मैसेज ऑफ ट्रुथ सच क्या है बताइए मुझे मुझे दो अभी मैंने आपको पकड़ लिया एयर के हिसाब से सच का मैसेज 5-6 लाइन में बताइए व्हाट इज द एयर मैसेज
Sir, basically, we have to awaken first, then enlighten, and then try to liberate.
क्या
And
क्या
become
क्या क्या अवेकन होना है क्या बताइए
realize करना that I am a divine soul. I am not the body, mind, and my goal is enlightened. I am living as a divine.
और उसके बाद ये बात
उसके बाद
ये
में
बात तो सब ये बात तो बोरिंग लगेगा अगर जाके किसी को बोलते मैं सोल हूं नहीं
इसमें नहीं
द
मुझे
एसेंशियल हाँ
किसी पे नाल लव से पे नाल सब से नाल मैंने सबको प्यार करना और सबको प्रभु देखने में
वी वांट टू टेल पीपल हर इंसान में भगवान है
हर इंसान में भगवान है
दूर नहीं वो प्रभु तो पास ही है हर कण में वो हर जगह हर शय में है आत्मा ही परमात्मा है रे दूर नहीं वो पास ही है प्रभु तो है सर्वशक्ति वो अनंत है अनादि है हाँ हम क्या what we want to teach people the simple truth that God does not live in the sky भगवान आसमान में नहीं
कण
भगवान
कण में भगवान
इंसान भगवान हर
इंसान में
इंसान पहले हर इंसान में है हर इंसान में है
इंसान अपना
हम
जीवित
हम
नहीं
हम इंसान को शैतान माफिक ट्रीट करते हैं
नहीं हम
देन
नहीं
फिर हम संसार में डूबे हैं अभी मैं आइसलैंड में हूँ, पता है आइसलैंड किधर? अभी मैप ने देखा है आइसलैंड कहाँ पे है? देखा है मैप में?
मैंने देखा नहीं सर।
आइसलैंड इज सच ए रिमोट कंट्री, कोई जाता नहीं, कोई भी नहीं जाता है। मैं क्यों आता हूँ यहाँ पे?
पीस के लिए, मतलब मेडिटेशन के लिए, साइलेंस बैठने के
लेट
लिए।
मी,
और
आज कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछ रहा है तो मैं दिखाता हूँ आपको मैं कहाँ पे हूँ। आज कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछ रहा है तो मैं दिखाता हूँ। देखो कहाँ पे हूँ मैं। यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड वेयर आई एम। हाँ, देखिए मैं कहाँ पे हूँ।
रिमोट का एरिया बड़ा, लेकिन ब्यूटीफुल, बहुत सुंदर है सर, अति सुंदर।
यहाँ पे ये मेरा घर है। ये मेरे घर के आज कोई होटल कुछ भी नहीं। हमारी एक गाड़ी खड़ी है यहाँ पे। यहाँ पे ओशन है, फ्योर्ड है।
सुंदर, लेकिन सुंदर है, प्राकृतिक एरिया, प्रकृति में रह रहे हैं आप, प्रकृति में रह रहे हैं। और
हम
इसमें
हम यहाँ पे
साइलेंस में।
आते हैं प्रभु के पास। हम कोई शराबी कबाबी जगह में नहीं आते हैं।
बिल्कुल ठीक है सर। सर बहुत दूर होगा जी, अपने हिंदुस्तान से
तो
बहुत
आई
दूर
एम
होगा कि कम से कम
तो आई एम जस्ट
पाँच
शोइंग यू।
5,000।
हम वी कम टू अ प्लेस व्हिच इज वेरी क्वाइट, जहाँ पे कुछ नहीं है, सिर्फ प्रभु 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 प्रभु, प्रभु और प्रभु और प्रभु और प्रभु और प्रभु के अलावा कुछ नहीं है। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट। आत्मानंद।
डायल
हाँ
डायल
बोलिए।
डायल 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 शेयर की क्लास आपने लेने कह रहे थे, आप फ्राइडे को लेंगे, तो आपने डायल शेयर पे क्लास लेने को कहा था आपने पिछली बार।
डायल्स एयर का मेरा एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर टॉपिक पीछे पुश कर रहा है। मैं डाल रहा हूँ डायल्स एयर, बोलते हैं हमने बहुत टाइम किया है। हमने नहीं किया। हाउ टू लिव द डिवाइन। एक्चुअली हम इससे
नहीं,
आप रिट्रीट के लिए आ रहे हैं क्या? सितंबर में आ रहे नहीं आ रहे?
देखता हूँ सर, देखता हूँ, कोशिश करूंगा, आऊंगा कुछ तो
तो
समय
वी विल
आऊंगा
डू,
तो।
ये शायद रिट्रीट का टॉपिक है।
यस सर।
सॉरी, डोर बंद नहीं किया। हाँ, आत्मानंद सतप्रेम सोनी।
थैंक यू सर,
डायल्स
थैंक
एयर, ही
यू।
वांट्स टू स्पीक। डायल्स एयर मुझे डेली आप पूछ लीजिए, आज भी पूछ लीजिए डायल्स एयर के बारे में। मैं समझा दूंगा राउंड के बाद, फिर आप हाथ ऊपर कीजिए। आत्मानंद।
Yeah, Shivam Guruji, I just checked it. The digital air is answering karma exactly like how you explained, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Without the names,
No,
Prarabdha,
it is giving
Agami.
the names, but it is also using the word opening account and warehouse and everything, actually.
Actually, I think some people are very confused about karma. People don't understand karma. Atman, what I just now explained, the Prarabdha karma is not separate from Agami karma. Because what karma you did yesterday, Atmanand, can you remember what have your whole day karma you done yesterday? Is it possible for you to remember? So what actually happens, please correct me if you're able, the Chidanand Krishna, you'll understand what I'm saying. The Agami karma falls into the bucket of Prarabdha karma. The Agami karma does not remain separate. You can't remain separate. Nobody remembers what's my Agami karma, what's my current account. The current account is not separate from the opening balance. Like in a bank, it shows the transactions. Karma doesn't show transactions. Karma doesn't show you. No? Atman, karma will not tell you, okay, this today you fell down karma. Atman, because you fell down the steps today because of that. Does it tell you which karma is for which? It doesn't tell you. So in reality, I mean, I learned something today. We don't have two accounts. In reality, there's only one account. The karma account of life, which is called the twin karma account. The twin karma account is, unlike if you look at the Ganga, the Bhagirathi and the Alaknanda, you can see two clear tributaries coming and merging. In karma, you can't. In karma, you only see the prarabdha account. You start with the balance and you don't know. You're a kid. You're a 1-year-old kid. You're a 2-year-old kid. You're a 4-year-old kid. You don't know what the hell is happening. And your current account, your agami karma, is dropping into the prarabdha karma. And so it's one account. As you do, so comes to you. And and the moment you close, there's no closing balance. Because the closing balance straight away goes into the warehouse. There's nobody will tell you, okay, when we were at school, we were told, I'm sure you have heard this, Atmanand, when you were in school, that when you die, you will go to God. And then on a big screen, your whole life story will be played. And you will be told, have you heard this story or have you not heard this story? we are all told these stories. All lies. All lies. Complete lies. And because we don't realize, we also teach our children the same lies. Because we have not opened our real eyes. Once you open your real eyes, you can't tell these stories. Oh, you'll go, then God will be then in hell. You will burn in hell. You will burn in the burning oil. You will. What is this burning oil? There is no burning oil. There is no hell. Hell is a lie that people tell. Heaven and hell are right here on earth. You experience when you take rebirth. And I tell it to you all in rhymes so that you never forget my rhymes. All our teachings, all our beliefs are all in rhymes. So you are able to remember. You don't need to memorize. It will flow from the SIP's consciousness. So Atmanand, anything more?
No, but anyway, for people in this call, we are going to transcend karma. So why worry about what type, what account, and all those things?
Actually, you don't have people in this call don't need to worry about karma at all, because you're a karma. If you are a karma yogi, then why worry about karma? But what about those who are still amateurs in this call, Atmanand?
Yeah, for curiosity, they can know, but they can taste the bigger one, no? Transcend it.
One thing what I say, people who are in this call, like me, are fortunate to be on this call. We are lucky. Prabhu has given us such a shortcut where we can guarantee liberation. Tell me one place in the world except in Banaras and in Banaras there's guaranteed liberation. If you go and live in Mukti Labh Bhavan, if you die in that Mukti Labh Bhavan, straight away you would go from that building straight. The soul will go to heaven. There's only one place apart from AiR Zoom call where liberation is guaranteed, and that is in. But I don't believe me, what I'm saying, in Banaras and in. So they say straight away, people are in waiting list. People are waiting. We have
My
found.
my mom used to tell, if you die on Vaikuntha Ekadashi, also will go directly.
Okay, it's very interesting, but thank you. Satprem, Sony, Monty.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam.
I'm going to come back to this question about mind. You see, I was just thinking about yesterday when we talked about why is the mind never stable, even when everything seems fine. And I gave you my version why, and actually I did mention in that. I know your answer right at the end was consciousness, but I think I mentioned that it's to do with being awareness as well, being in presence, but being in awareness. You don't need to worry about. I can't remember exactly what I said, but
yeah, correct.
Anyway, my question is this: my mind has been with me since when I was born.
Absolutely.
So why should I kill it? So you don't need to answer right now, because I should be making. I have been trying to make mind as my friend, and I should be making friends with my mind. So I that's one of the reasons why I don't feel I want to kill it, because is it not the mind that helps to keep the stability in one's life, especially one is living in presence? Isn't that bringing you back to awareness?
Should I help you? I can help you answer once you finish. I have the answer ready.
Okay, I'll put my paper down here.
Because I know what you're trying. See, because it's that very mind that you're trying to make your friend that's asking this question.
Not try. I think I feel that it's. I know you keep on saying it's toxic, but my mind, I don't feel it's toxic.
Okay, now I'm asking you to come to consciousness. Move from mind to consciousness. Are you ready? Are you in consciousness?
Yes.
The patient goes and tells the doctor, "Doctor, I have got gangrene on my hand." And the doctor says, "You've got to chop your hand." And the patient says, "No, this is my right hand. You see, I need my right hand." And the doctor says, "No, it's toxic. You've got to keep I've got to chop your hand. And he says, no, doctor, you don't understand. Doctor, you don't understand. It's only one, damn it, right hand. Don't do it. And the doctor says, my son, listen to me. This is gangrene. If I don't chop your right hand, it will go to your shoulder. You'll die. But he tells the doctor, no, it's my right hand. Don't cut it. So Satprem, he doesn't cut it. What happens, Satprem?
He dies.
He dies. This is the word. This is exactly what the mind is trying to pull you into. The one that's trying to make you think is not the mind. The one that's helping you to discriminate is not the mind. We're not asking you to kill the intellect. Or we're not asking you to kill your decision-making power. We're not asking you to, you're a very intelligent person. Think there's a difference between the mind and the intellect. Don't kill the intellect. And the intellect is only possible when you're in consciousness. If you have the mind entering your life, it's gangrene. It's
Yes,
going to kill you. It's going to kill your intellect. Now you can tell me.
I understand fully what you're saying. So I think what you're saying is right. The mind sort of is like the cloud, sort of comes and it's, you call it monkey. There are so many different words.
No,
It's like
you've created a new name. You have given a new name to the mind today. You know what's the new name you gave to the mind today?
What? What?
Gangrene.
But that's the whole point. I cannot defend that word gangrene, but I can defend that because the mind is one after another or something or the other happening. And, I make a list of now what my mind sometimes tells me. Sometimes when things, but I know that it fades away. It fades away. It doesn't. It's unlike gangrene. Gangrene is not something that's going to be stuck with you. It's not like stuck with you and kill you. Unlike gangrene, it's going to fade away. You can actually let it fade away, fade away. So there is a big difference. It's not a gangrene.
That's the mind fooling you. Now I'm telling you this, and Satprem, this is not what I am telling you. This is what the Upanishads are telling from 5,000 years. This is what Lord Krishna is telling in the Bhagavad Gita. It's not me. Don't think who's this fellow AiR talking, man? Who's this fellow?
No, I'm not, I fully understand. I've read, well, I've not read, but I've listened to Bhagavad Gita, all the 18 chapters, not once,
Be careful
twice.
of the mind. In the Bhagavad Gita, I don't know what words they use. Krishna will come to our rescue. What is the Bhagavad Gita telling to beware of the mind? We'll ask Krishna. She's a master in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna, give me one verse where he says, the Lord Krishna tells us to beware of the mind. Like, unmute Krishna. You remember offhand, or am I catching you off guard? You are a master. Come on, Krishna will tell us. Krishna, quote one shloka of the Gita. Unmute Krishna, please.
I can quote.
About the mind?
No,
Unmute, Krishna, unmute.
Yeah, in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan also says man only, mind also, but that is why a guru is needed to crack the scriptures, to decipher the scriptures, because according to the context, the meaning changes. So now you have cleared us of the ambiguity. Mana eva manishyanam, bandhana moksha. Many slokas come in different Upanishad also. Mind is a friend and mind is an enemy. So that is when AiR philosophy becomes no ambiguity, because when mind is an enemy, it is called mind, and when mind is a friend, it is called consciousness. So we don't get confused. But there is confusions in Bhagavad Gita also. Somewhere mind is used.
Yeah, but Krishna, is there a verse where clearly it is the mind is the enemy? Is there any verse like that? Beware of the mind.
Yeah, there is
Give me
verse
that
where
verse.
Okay, I have to just remember. But just now I was thinking about, so when you say rhyming words, even when you use English, I was just thinking about the prarabh thing I was noting down, because Bhagavad Gita also is a poetry, because for us to remember, So now mera little bit chale gaya, but I can take it out. In one sloka, Bhagavan says, if Chidanji's second chapter wala sloka, when Bhagavan says, no, or I can say Dhyayate Vishayan Pumsa, I don't know whether it gels well. In one sloka, Bhagavan says Dhyayate Vishayan Pumsa, like your mind is going through your sense organs. Through your sense organs, it is going to the sense objects. Then you will develop attachment. From the attachment, you develop what you call kama, desire. Your mind ka definition is mind, sir. So in the 62 and 63 sloka, Bhagavan says, Dhyayate Vishayan Pumsa, Sangas Tastu Upajayate. You keep on with your mind, you think about the sense objects, then it develops attachment. Sangat Sanjayate Kama, then the attachment turns into desire. Kama Krodha Bhavate, and from the desire, it turns into anger. And then Bhagavan continues to say, Krodha Bhavati Sammoha, the anger becomes delusion. Sammohat Smriti Vibrama, your memory loss. What is the use of your intellect? Smriti Bramshat Buddhi Nasha, your intellect fails. Buddhi Nashat Pranashyati, you just fall down. You are finished. That is why AiR says mind cut karo. This is.
Thank you, Krishna. You have taken the cake today, but you have explained it so beautifully. So I hope you understood what she is saying. The problem is people are misunderstanding mind to be good and bad. There
No,
is
but
no,
I
there is no
understand that.
good, yeah, there is no good mind and bad mind. We have defined the good mind to be called consciousness. We are not leaving any room for doubt. So you should understand, we are not in the scriptures, what Krishna just told us. Bhagavan has used mind can be a friend, mind can be an enemy. And the mind tricks us. The whole world has, otherwise by now everybody should have got moksha. Everybody should have attained mukti by now. Because they have tried to keep the mind as a pet dog, not realizing that pet dog is an alligator or a tiger, it eats you up.
Yes, and you're making a very good point. Each person has got his own journey to go through as far as mind is concerned. So, and in fact, what Krishna articulated is attachment, desire, and all that sort of stuff. That was there for me a few years ago, but it's
It
all
doesn't
gone.
come. It doesn't
No,
come
but
because of consciousness, because of your
it's
presence. What you call presence? That
yeah.
presence is not mind. When the mind is there, there is no presence. When the mind is there,
But
presence is gone.
as I'm talking to you, it is totally in present. The mind is telling me to have a good fight with you, but I'm telling the mind, look, I can deal with AiR without you getting involved in it. Okay.
Yeah. So you got it right.
Okay.
You're getting the point right. So I'm thanking Krishna for explaining the scripture. So Satpring, we are not going off the track. We are just trying to disintegrate. For example, when you eat a peanut, you eat the nut, you throw the skin. We are separating the two. You don't put the complete peanut in your mouth. It's going to spoil the taste. So in
Monkey
this,
is all of that.
see, monkey eats the. Now you got it. Now you're monkey. Now you're in consciousness. Sony, Monty, Sridhara, and Blico. Thank you.
So
That's a very
namaste.
classic. Thank you, Sonia. That's a very classic question. You know what Satprem got brought about? Many of us say, "Arey, mera mind to mera best friend hai." Why this AiR calls mind man bada dushman? That's the only way to be enlightened. That is the only way for the ego to be enlightened. The mind will not let you believe, I am not I. The mind will not let you believe, I will never die. The mind will not let you believe that God does not live in the sky. The mind will not let you be awakened. The mind's job is to keep you in delusion, keep you in illusion. Otherwise, the mind is illusion. There's no job. There's no job. Sony, I'm just taking one more minute of your time.
Yeah.
Sony. Somebody went to a doctor and told the doctor, Doctor, why did you prescribe I have to do an MRI when it was not necessary? I had to sell my wife's jewelry to do MRI. And the doctor apologized. He said, I'm really sorry. The MRI was not needed. But if I did not, if I am in this hospital, if I don't write so many MRIs, I lose my job in this hospital. Today's doctors are giving fake MRI needs. Fake. Doctors are giving fake MRI prescriptions because the hospitals force them. Hospitals force them that you have to get so many people to do MRI because the MRI machine costs so much money. Such a pity, but that's how the mind is. The mind has to keep its job. Mind cannot keep its job until it creates misery, ignorance, negativity, and desire. Sorry.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
So couple of things, like just now what you mentioned about the hospitals and doctors. So there is a lot of, I mean, the big pharma, which is doing a lot of nasty things, and also the food industry, which is combined hands with it because they want to make profits. So when I went to Iceland, I had this question about all the sheep that are there. And the people there, they only know to eat that, meaning they've grown up with that. And I think I've asked this question in the past also, but what is their karma? Because like when I come across people eating a lot of junk, and these food industries marketing it like Coke, Pepsi, whatever, all the drinks that every youth now is holding in their hand and drinking it just like water. I just feel so bad for them and bad for the whole creation, the whole, it's a precious life, and we're all, wasting our energy, vital energy, using these junk food that is not needed for our bodies. So basically, the other day, someone mentioned, oh, I got ice cream for the kids. Then it just goes against my values, to give ice cream for the kids or anybody for that matter. So there is like a constant conflict all the time, like when I see these things. And there isn't much that I can do about it. Yeah, I'm
See,
just rambling.
you cannot change the whole world. Nobody
Yeah,
can.
yeah,
But you can change the island that you live in. So now, why has the world become with so much junk? Because of the mind. The mind, what you're saying, the mind wants profit. I'm asking the question, why does the mind want profit? Will the mind take it with it? Will any money go with us?
no,
Why can't we understand the simple truth that the story of money is very funny. You cannot take even a penny.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, when I come across such things, when people are eating junk, like wherever I am,
So
or
you
like,
answer my question. Why are people
yeah,
wanting to make so much money?
because they want to enjoy,
Why they want to enjoy?
they want to be happy.
But why they want to make money to enjoy to be happy?
That's the only way that most people know how to enjoy, because that's
Because
what we have been
no,
taught.
they don't know. They don't know the meaning of happiness. They think money is happiness. But money, the law, the paradox, my new book tells you the paradox. The more and more I increase my wealth, the less and less my happiness is.
Correct.
This is the reality of life. People who are making more money and more money and more money, do you agree they are less happy and less happy and less happy? Do you realize this?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Some people may deny it, but I can tell you, all the rich people in this world, they are getting more money and they are becoming more unhappy and more unhappy.
Yeah, I agree with that. Um, yeah. So like the solution is like what for my question is just change your surroundings if you can, right? That's all I can do. That's all in my control.
My dear Sony,
Mhm.
don't even change your surroundings.
Mm.
Just change yourself.
Yeah, that I've been doing. That,
I'm telling you, you are not responsible for my moksha,
yeah,
and I am not responsible for your moksha.
yeah,
But when you finish attaining mukti, like I have finished attaining my awakened, enlightened, I have finished.
yeah.
After I finish, then what do I do?
Help people do the same.
That's all. That's all. Can I change? Can I make Donald Trump enlightened?
You can try.
No, no, you can't. First of all, you can't reach him. No, that's the point,
Yeah,
right? And
correct.
and and he will not hear something like this. No, when we use some names of some people, we don't mean that person. Never look like. I'm not
Mm,
criticizing an individual. We are using a box. We are trying to give an example of a type of a person who is a materialistic, a capitalist, who's all the time thinking money, 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 power, pleasure, lust, billions.
mm,
That's why they're killing so many people, right? Today,
correct.
the
Yeah,
world, the world, we're killing people. We are slaughtering people.
yeah.
Why are we slaughtering people? For what?
I have no idea.
You
It's
have no idea because you can't understand what's wrong with these
can't
people.
understand. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. So
So,
one
my
more.
answer to you, first of all, spend time to your complete liberation. Have you reached the complete time to top? If you have not reached the top, please, each of you, first work on your complete liberation.
Mhm,
And when you reach that point where when your tumbler is full, then what is overflowing from your tumbler can go to other tumblers which are empty.
mm,
But don't try to fill another tumbler till your tumbler is full.
full.
First, you work on your complete enlightenment. Please work on that. Because many people who are trying to share wisdom without being enlightened, they are doing disservice to others. Because without being enlightened, they are sharing half baked food to others. Other people will get a stomach ache.
Mhm.
If you give you,
Yeah,
imagine I give you kacha food to eat, what's going to happen if I give you raw food?
yeah, indigestion. Yeah,
So we should not give raw half baked food to anybody, half
right.
cooked. Okay. Your next,
So
you have another question?
yes, yes, sir. So that call last week, I think, about when you're in a helpless situation, that one I think struck the cards for like a lot of people. So yeah, I am also like very thankful for that topic and many other topics actually. So I am trying to reach there, and I don't want to die with regrets or like helpless in a helpless situation, which could come any moment. So that was a very very powerful message because the next moment could be that, and so I guess that is the fear that we all have, um, about not about dying but dying helpless, like you said. So that was super, super interesting and nice. So another thing I wanted to also ask is so when I went to Iceland first 2 weeks ago, it seemed unreal. It was so spectacular. And for first couple of days, I was like, am I doing the right thing being here? I have to be working on my spiritual path. Is this in that does this fall under that path or not? Things like that. I was feeling guilty and all that. But then I started seeing divinity in everything, God's creation and SIP and all that. But at the same time, is visiting countries or getting all these experiences, seeing and enjoying the divine creation, is that wrong? Meaning, some people, I know you have said before that we are here to enjoy and be in eternal bliss, right? Enjoy the God's creation and all that. So, am I doing wrong by going sightseeing or like like doing things that
So
I like?
listen. So listen to me now carefully. Do you have to live or do you have to die?
We are here to live.
When will death happen? When you like or when SIP wants it to happen?
when SIP wants it to happen.
So you have to live. So the question is, how should I live?
Yeah.
If you are conscious about this, I am in Iceland right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
What am I doing in Iceland?
You
I
are
am
with
living
SIP,
as
you said. Yeah.
I am living as a divine instrument.
Yeah.
I am not going to. I cook even my cooking. My kitchen is in my room. I cook my food here,
Yeah.
and I cook chicken, which is vegetarian chicken.
Yeah.
I don't cook meat.
Yeah.
So my point to you, does it mean I should not eat good food? No. Every bite I eat, I think of SIP.
Correct.
Every moment, even from Iceland at 1:30 in the morning in Iceland, I do the meditation. It's 1:30 a.m.
Yes.
I do the meditation, I do Zoom call, I write my book every day. My life is dedicated. So what I'm telling you, if your life is dedicated to SIP,
Mm.
that's why you must follow what is the new thing we call dials, DIALS.
Yeah.
I am completely dedicated
Mm.
as an instrument who is awakened, who is living and spreading.
Yeah.
You are doing dials. We say dials AiR. Why AiR?
Mm.
Because you have a clear path to follow. If you are DIALS, dials AiR,
Mm.
then wherever you are in the world, you're good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
In dials AiR, you don't say you don't be here, don't do this. There's no don't do.
Mm.
There's no don't. There's only do and do and do and do. Where's the time? Where's the time to do what you should not do? Tell me, if you are all the time doing, if you are eating right, eating right, eating right, eating right, eating right, where's the time to eat wrong?
Yeah. That,
If you are living right, living right, living right, living right, living right, where's the time to live wrong?
yeah. Well said.
Focus, focus on what I must do. Focus on, don't let mind come. Be in consciousness, in consciousness, in consciousness, in consciousness, all the time. See SIP in all, love SIP in all, serve SIP in all. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I did that. So I'm happy. I was able to listen to your call every day, like I said, and it gave us a lot of clarity. Yeah.
I have given you all a direct way to liberation,
Yeah.
and that is thanks to
Shiva.
Shivraj. On
Hmm.
the 24th of May, he just asked a question where we got this.
Yeah.
If you want to be liberated, live as a dedicated divine instrument.
Yeah.
That's all. My dear Sony, you can be anywhere in the world. Live as a dedicated divine instrument. There are some people who ask me this and they say, but 1 or 2 days in the week, chutti is okay. I say, no. I say, no. You are a dedicated. You are a dedicated means you are 24 by 7. So can you watch a movie? Of course you can. As a dedicated divine instrument. Can you go to eat lunch outside? Of course you can. As a dedicated divine instrument.
Hmm.
Live as do anything you want. Anything you want.
Yeah.
As a dedicated divine instrument.
Got it. Got it, sir. Thank you.
Monty Sridhara Bliko Sundar Siba Rutanu. Monty, are you able to unmute?
Yes.
Yes, tell me.
So, sir,
So,
my question is on karma.
yes.
You say it's as you sip, so shall you reap. So my question is, when something bad happens in our society, like किसी छोटे बच्चे का रेप हो जाता है या किसी का, वो भी उसका कर्मा है या मतलब वो क्या है?
Yes, karma.
और एक क्वेश्चन है कर्मा
only
के ऊपर।
only karma, only karma, only karma.
मतलब छोटी बच्ची का भी कर्मा होता है?
हाँ, पिछला कर्मा है, जब वो बड़ी थी.
अच्छा,
Let me
इसको
explain
इस
to
एंगल
you.
से तो
Wait,
ओके।
wait.
हाँ,
Let me explain to you. You believe there's a God or no?
या आई बिलीव।
वो पागल है? भगवान पागल है?
नहीं,
भगवान इनकेपेबल है, पावरफुल नहीं है.
ओमनीप्रेजेंट, ओमनिसेंट।
अगर भगवान है और भगवान सचमुच भगवान है, if there is a God and he's really God, why would he permit a rape of a small girl? Why would he permit a rape of a small tiny girl? Tell me why. Either God must be crazy. So the only logical understanding is its karma.
बट कैन यू चेंज आवर कर्मा एट दैट कर्मा? मतलब
Of course, by your present karma, you change your past karma.
और एक क्वेश्चन है इसी कर्मा के ऊपर।
Yeah.
सपोज मेरा एक पिछला कर्मा है, मैंने किसी को मारा था।
हाँ.
तो वो भी मारेगा इन रिटर्न?
वो तुम्हें नहीं मारेगा. तुमने किसी को मारा, वो तुम्हारा नेगेटिव कर्मा है. वो तुम्हें मार पड़ेगा, लेकिन वो नहीं मारेगा. कोई ना कोई तुम्हें मारेगा.
अच्छा, उस टाइम पे मुझे क्या करना है? मतलब मार खाना है या उसको अपोज करना है, मतलब रोकना है उसको?
रोक सकता है, लेकिन एक्सेप्ट करना है. एक्सेप्ट करते करते रोक सकता है, लेकिन द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज टू ट्रांसेंड द बॉडी, माइंड, ईगो एंड बी फ्री फ्रॉम कर्मा. दैट इज द बेस्ट वे. ठीक है, आपका कनेक्शन ठीक नहीं है. आई कैन सी यू. श्रीधरा.
Shivam Guruji.
यस शिवोहम.
Guruji, so many times we are discussing mind, Guruji. Good things or bad things or good work or bad work. I know, Guruji, as per your guidance and understanding, thoughts we can control. I know, Guruji. But Guruji, my question is,
Thoughts
Prabhu
we
in a
can
mind
control, or thoughts we can control, we can't control.
cannot control, Guruji.
Yeah.
But Guruji, question is, ಪ್ರಭುವಿನ ಮಾಯೆಯಿಂದ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಮನಸ್ಥಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಬದಲಾಯಿಸಬಹುದೇ ಗುರುಜಿ?
ಪ್ರಭುದ
ಪ್ರಭುವಿನ ಮಾಯೆ ಗುರುಜಿ, ಮಾಯೆ ಲೀಲೆಯಿಂದ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಮನಸ್ಥಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಬದಲಾಯಿಸಬಹುದೇ?
Can man change this Maya and this Leela? You can change your life. You can't change the Leela outside you. You cannot change what's happening in Bliko's life.
Okay.
But you can change what's happening in your life.
Okay.
You cannot stop the war in Russia.
No.
But you can stop the war in your house.
Correct. But our for example, Guruji, I'm thinking bad thoughts. Prabhu, we cannot change our bad thoughts to good thoughts, Guruji.
Wait. Suppose I'm giving you gulab jamun.
Okay.
Can you eat?
Yes, Guruji, I'm eating.
Now I'm giving you kachada jamun. Can you eat?
No, Guruji.
Why? Eat no.
This is bad. This is
So
kachada, Guruji.
if I put kachada jamun in your mouth, what you'll do?
I throw it.
Yeah, same thing. When the thought comes, you spit it out.
But Prabhu will not entering.
No, wait. First, you understand. When a bad thought comes, can you spit it out?
Yes, Guruji.
Spit it out.
Yes, Guruji.
So do it. Do spit it out.
But my question.
Don't tell. Oh, bad thought is coming. Kachada jamun is coming. Eat kachada jamun. You don't eat kachada jamun. No, spit it out. Suppose one fly goes into your mouth. You'll eat nicely. Suppose when, fly into the ball. Oh, what you'll do? Eat it nice. Will you eat?
No, Guruji.
What do you do when a fly goes into your mouth? When mosquito goes in your mouth, what you'll do?
Throughout the
Oh,
mosquito. Yes, Guruji.
like that. When a bad thought comes, you spit it out.
Okay, but Prabhu will not control thoughts, Guruji, I think. Means Maya.
Prabhu can give you a good thought. Prabhu can tell you, Sridhara, I am in you, Prabhu. Actually, I think this was added by, I think, Krishna. I don't know who. Where do thoughts come from? Thoughts can come from SIP. It was not in the full discussion. Mesk's depth or something like that. And somebody I told, I'm not sure. Krishna, did you tell? Prabhu also can give thoughts. But Prabhu can give thought if you're in consciousness. Oh, I get thought from Prabhu. I get a lot of thought from Prabhu. But only good thoughts. Prabhu
Okay.
doesn't have bad thoughts. Prabhu will not give bad thoughts.
Okay, well, bad thoughts come from Guruji, only mind state.
Mind, memory, habit, surroundings, karma.
Okay.
I don't remember the whole acronym, but there's 10 things where thoughts come from.
Okay. Guruji.
Bliko, Siba, Rutanu, Puja, 4 more questions.
Shivoham, love you all.
Yes, sir.
So yesterday call I missed, but I get the essence by recording. And that inspired me to change something in my spiritual mission statement also. So when I finished my SMS, I write down and sign my name as Bliko, but I write down also that Bharat living in consciousness, but now I change to Bharat locked in consciousness. Because when you are locked in consciousness, you are win the war, right? Living, that is already there. And like you said, right now we are discussing more about mind. So when we do a lot of mind, we forget intellect. We have to focus on intellect, not mind. When you are in intellect is sign, you are in consciousness and there is no mind. So you don't have to worry about mind is there or not. And like Satprem saying that, the mind is best friend and this is because of like Krishna already explained. And I also observe when I was reading Kathopanishad, one of the translation from enlightened person in our language, Gujarati, because he is in, I think Bharuch is, it is called the Manan Ashram, and the name of the Swami is Tadrupanand Swami. He is 93 something, very, very intellectual and very enlightened person. I read so many things about it, and I read the book, I buy the book from the ashram also. But that in that book, after coming to the call, after I read that book, and I found many times this man is used as consciousness, man is used as mind. So man, and like you said, chitta. So this type of Sanskrit terms are, very much confusing. So you made it very clear. Mind is negative thoughts, forget about it. You are in consciousness, there is no mind. You can use your intellect and live your life happily. So that is what I like it, and I like I like to refer to everybody that instead of concentrating on mind and thought and this, concentrate on intellect. It is a gift given by SIP, and like you said, you get all the positive thoughts from SIP, because in consciousness there is nothing like mind. So where is the negativity? All positivity.
Sometimes some of you inadvertently watch some very world famous Swami and Guruji, and you get confused.
Yeah,
My job is not to stop you from watching other Swamis and Gurus, but inadvertently, without realizing, you start thinking like how Satprem said, "Oh, mind is the best friend. Why are you talking against mind?"
No, when you grasp the principle perfectly, you will never get confused with other, but other things will give you reinforcement to your thought. That is what
The reason,
I do it
the
for myself.
reason we have made mind misery, ignorance, negativity, and desire,
Desire.
because
Yes.
that's the simple way for you to be liberated.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you will struggle. You will be eating mind, morning, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You will be eating mind, and you will have kachara in your head.
Correct.
So I know that many people, I don't know if anybody else talks like the way we talk bad about mind. But idea is not to criticize mind. Today we will do puja for mind. Mind, we are doing puja for you. Because mind also is created by Prabhu, no? Mind also is nothing but a creation of Prabhu. Prabhu has said,
Lila, part of Lila.
no, when you forget me, Prabhu says, when you forget me, I give you mind.
Yeah.
If
So you
suppose
can
somebody is
enjoy
not
and
on the
live the
Zoom
life.
call, suppose somebody is not on Zoom call today, Bliko, they are not enjoying this Zoom call. They are somewhere else eating paratha and paneer paratha. Then Prabhu will give them mind.
Correct.
They are
Yeah,
eating
enjoy.
biryani and tandoori.
Yeah.
Prabhu will give them mind. They,
Yeah,
along with
because
biryani, they will be eating mind because they are not eating Zoom.
if everybody get enlightened, then the Leela will stop, right? So they don't.
So mind is a way for Prabhu to help us to leave the mind, to leave the ignorance, to leave the negativity, to be a dedicated divine instrument. We have to be committed to SIP. This is the challenge. Thank you. Quickly, Siba and Siba Rutanu Puja.
Pranam Guruji, immense gratitude Guruji. Guruji, because of this mind, Guruji, many things are clear, Guruji. Otherwise, I was into the mind state, Guruji, misery, ignorance. That is very much clear, Guruji. But abhi mera ye question hai, Guruji, ki how can we can be karma yogi while living in the house, Guruji? But how can I be the divine instrument if someone is trying to provoke me for every second, Guruji? How can I be the divine instrument?
Don't be provoked.
Guruji,
somebody is provoking you, but you don't have to be provoked. So you cannot control.
Guruji,
You cannot
one day,
control.
2 day, I can tolerate.
You cannot control their action, but you can control your reaction.
Guruji, but 2 days, 3 days, I am into consciousness, Guruji. After 3 days, again, मतलब वो एक बार आता ही है, Guruji, चक्कर चलता ही है. तो
खा लो,
Guruji,
कचड़ा जामुन खा लो, कचड़ा जामुन खा लो.
नहीं Guruji. Sometimes I sleep, Guruji.
वो कचड़े का डब्बा से एक जामुन बना के तुम्हारे को मुंह में डाल देगा. खा लो, खा लो. Don't make the mistake. Rutanu and Pooja Sahu, don't make the mistake. Be established. इसलिए कल का कॉल में I think Atmanand gave the right answer in the end of the call. Atmanand gave the right answer, but I was in such a rush. He told what did Atmanand? What did you say yesterday? By brief, Atmanand said last call. He said, what was the question? Why we are going to the yesterday and tomorrow? Atmanand said by being in the now, by being in the here. But I said no, because there is no yesterday and tomorrow. Both mean the same. Both actually mean the same. But because that answer was already locked in my head, so I was ready. I was not hearing any other answer. But we should not let mind enter. Just like we put mosquito net. We put mosquito nets. We don't want mosquitoes to enter. We should not let the mind enter. Rutanu quickly and Pooja Sahu. 9 o'clock. Quick comment. Rutanu and Pooja. Rutanu, unmute please. Unmute.
Voham Guruji.
Yes.
Guruji, before we used to think like this, that mind is separate and heart is separate. We have to go to by mind or by heart. And now when I joined the call, I got to know that there is only one rascal mind and intellect.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
And but Guruji, one thing I am confused, that is thinking is not karma, right? If the thinking goes ahead and becomes an action, then it's a karma.
Yes, but we have to be careful of the thought coming. We should not let it become thought becomes feeling, feeling becomes action. And the thought is coming because of past karma. You might have done some karma, so a bad thought is coming. Now, when the bad thought comes, what should you do? If you're in mind state, you will get caught. If you're in consciousness state,
Yes. If we are in mind state, then we use then we should hit our head.
no, don't be in mind state. Don't say if you are in mind state, you'd hit your head. Okay. Puja Sahu. Last good, but very good point. Very good point. The heart has no, the people think, oh, think how many books you must have, millions of books you will find. Oh, thinking from the heart. Don't go by the head. Don't go by the heart. Go by the head. Don't, so many different things. Basically, emotional, intellectual. If you're going by emotions, you are going by random thoughts. But if you're going by intellectual, you're going by discrimination. In emotions, there's no discrimination. In emotion, you are flowing by the thought and the feeling. But in discrimination, there's a filter. You are checking right or wrong, right or wrong. They say sometimes don't be intellectual. That sometimes not to be intellectual is when that intellect is controlled by the mind. But if the intellect is in consciousness, it can never go wrong. It will always go right. Puja Sahu?
Shubham Guruji. Guruji, I don't want to change my surroundings, so I easily accept every member of my family. Like I am a good listener, but sometimes जब कुछ मतलब कि हार्ड सिचुएशन होता है, मुझे लगता है कि मुझे कुछ इमोशनल ज्यादा एंड इंटेलेक्चुअल लेस. सो जैसे कि मैं बिलीव करती हूँ धर्म अर्थ काम मोक्ष, इसका मतलब कि मैं इमोशंस को ज्यादा फोकस करके कूल रहती हूँ, काम रहती हूँ, जैसे कि प्रॉब्लम और हार्ड हो जाता है. मैं
तो
मैं भी मुझे
तो
कुछ
क्या करना?
वही जो धर्म अर्थ काम मोक्ष जो मैं लर्न करके आई हूँ उसका क्लियर मीनिंग मुझे हुए
उसको
हो
समझाने
सकता है
के लिए
मुझे
1 आवर
मालूम
चाहिए.
नहीं.
उसको समझाने के लिए धर्म अर्थ काम मोक्ष तो 1 आवर फ्राइडे को समझाएंगे, आधा घंटा. वो एक सेकेंड का आंसर नहीं है. हाँ, बट
ओके.
डोंट लेट अदर पीपल्स इमोशंस एंटर योर कॉन्शियसनेस. पुट अ फिल्टर डालो. जो लोग सही बोलते हैं उसका सुनो, जो सही नहीं बोलते उसका सुनो, फॉलो मत करो. सबकी सुनो, करो, सुनो सबकी, करो बुद्धि की, नॉट मन की. सुनो सबकी, करो बुद्धि की. Shivoham. See you 7 a.m. on meditation, 8 p.m. on Zoom.